All right, defendant and counsel, please rise. Madam Clerk, will you declare the published verdict, please? Appears to be in proper form.
In the Circuit Court, 7th Judicial Circuit, in and for Putnam County, Florida. Case number 2020-1021 CF, Division 52, State of Florida versus Mark Howard Wilson Jr., defendant. Verdict, count 1. We, the jury, find the defendant, Mark Howard Wilson Jr., as follows as to count 1 of the indictment. Guilty as charged of first-degree murder, contrary to Florida statutes. Count 2. We, the jury, find the defendant, Mark Howard Wilson Jr., as follows as to count 2 of the indictment. Guilty as charged of first-degree murder, contrary to Florida statutes. Count 3. Guilty as charged of the crime of burglary contrary to Florida statute. If you find the defendant guilty of burglary, do you also find beyond a reasonable doubt any of the following circumstances? The structure entered was a dwelling, yes. During the commission of the burglary, the defendant committed an assault or battery upon Hayden Baker or Robert Baker, yes. Count 4. We, the jury, find the defendant, Mark Howard Wilson Jr., as follows as to count 4. Guilty as charged of the crime of burglary contrary to the Florida statute. If you find the defendant guilty of burglary, do you also find beyond a reasonable doubt the following circumstance? The structure entered was a dwelling, yes. If you find the defendant guilty of burglary, do you also find beyond a reasonable doubt that during the commission of the offense, the defendant used a weapon, yes. So say we all, dated at Calaca, Putnam County, Florida, is 13th day of October 2022, 4-person, Mark the Biddy.
So you decide wish to have the jury polled?
We would, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. You may be seated. Madam Clerk, if you would poll the jury, please.
Ms. Canals, is this your verdict as indicated?
Yes.
Ms. Reeves, is this your verdict as indicated?
Yes.
Ms. Anderson, is this your verdict as indicated?
Yes.
Ms. Cruz, is this your verdict as indicated?
Yes.
Ms. Decker, is this your verdict as indicated?
Yes.
Ms. Russell, is this your verdict as indicated?
Yes.
Ms. Muglaner, is this your verdict as indicated?
Yes.
Ms. Wright, is this your verdict as indicated?
Yes.
Ms. Hughes, is this your verdict as indicated?
Yes.
Ms. Larimore, is this your verdict as indicated?
Yes.
Ms. Biddy, is this your verdict as indicated?
Yes.
Ms. Steinlein, is this your verdict as indicated?
Yes.
Thank you.
All right, members of the jury, because of the verdict, we will be having a second phase of the trial that will require your assistance and participation. As I told you when we began this trial, we will reconvene on Monday, the 24th. That's a week from this coming Monday. So you'll have this next week to go about your own affairs, and then we will reconvene on Monday, the 24th. We'll start that morning at 9 o'clock. So if you would come back to the Board of County Commissioners building, same place that you've been reporting the last previous days, and convene there. You are still members of the jury, and so until that time, you're still subject to the restrictions that I previously have gone over. And you must not discuss the case with anyone nor permit anyone to say anything to you or in your presence about the case during this recess. If anyone attempts to say anything to you or in your presence about the case, tell him or her that you're on the jury trying this case and ask that person to stop. If they persist, leave the person at once and immediately report the matter to the bailiff who will advise me. You must not have any discussions of any sort with friends or family members about the case or the people and places involved. So don't even let your closest family members make comments to you or ask questions about the trial. In this age of electronic communications, I need to stress again that just as you must not talk about the case face-to-face, you also must not talk about the case by using an electronic device. You must not use your phones, computers, or other electronic devices to communicate or to do any research on the case or the law applicable to the case. Do not send or accept any messages relating to the case or your jury service. Do not discuss this case or ask for advice by any means at all, including posting information on the internet website, chat room, or blog. There may be news accounts of the trial on television, in print, or online. You're not to listen to, watch, or read any of those accounts. If you become aware of any violation of these rules, please notify court personnel. We will see you all then on Monday, the 24th, at 9 o'clock in the morning. Any questions about those instructions? Did you all leave your notes in the jury room? Did you have your envelopes out here or in there? They're in there. Are the notes back in the envelopes?
Yes.
All right, thank you. The clerk will collect them and hold them. Yes, ma'am.
So we don't have to sequester tonight?
No, ma'am.
Oh, good.
You'll be free to go home, but as I said, please no discussion with even family or friends about the case at this point. It's very important. All right, thank you very much. They'll take your cell phones, and you can pick up your cell phone as you go by, and then they'll take you back over to where you can pick up your baggage.
All rise as the jurors exit the courtroom, please.
All right, thank you. Please be seated. Anything we need to take up between now and 24th, State?
Your Honor, at this time, I'm not sure if you're going to adjudicate him guilty at this time, but we would like to motion the court for prints to.
Yeah, we can go ahead and do that. Matter
We're
of
gonna
fact, we could prepare a credit card. We'll go ahead and have those taken today. We'll enter a adjudication of guilt. Now, there's, with regard to the counts 3 and 4,
I think we can address that during.
sentencing.
deal with that during sentencing?
Yes, sir.
All right. We'll do that. So, of course, he was not on bond, but he's remanded to the custody of the sheriff, continuing to hold him at this point pending the sentencing hearing. Direct the preparation of a PSI by the Department of Corrections on an expedited basis. And we make sure we get them that word tomorrow morning. The clerk, that would be great. Anything else?
No.
All right, thank you. We will be adjourned then until the 24th at 9 o'clock.
State.
Are you guys fingerprinting him though?
Yes.
We did this. Okay.